I have the honor to welcoming Anastasia Varava from SBX and Nina Shariati. Sorry if I pronounced that wrongly. You're gonna be able to highlight your names much better. Sia is the CEO and founder of Circular Transparency. Warm welcome, both of you.
Where do you need us?
Wherever you, come as close as possible. Much better. Yeah.
Also, you did a great job with the last name.
I did?
Shariati, yeah.
Okay, thank you. And Anastasia Varava?
Yes, this was great.
Okay, wow. Sometimes it's
You're really great at this.
Oh, cool. Oh, thank you. I needed to hear that.
It's a 5-star rating.
Okay, wow. Thank you so much. We started good. And I know that you have so much amazing things to share that I don't even know where to start. I'm just going to say quickly, Nina, that I'm so happy that you're with us today. It's a big day for you in many ways. I know that you're launching a white paper for air resilience in retail at the Stockholm School of Economics today. There is forming dialogue with many corporations, and you have an amazing panelists that are going to participate too.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it?
Yes, very much. And I think we literally got done with the paper and we got it back from the editor this morning. So I'm just at a point, I'm too tired to be nervous.
Yeah, good. I mean?
So I'm in a good place.
Very good.
It's been a really fun journey, so I'm happy it's out there. And now it's let's see what people think of it.
Yeah, and hopefully it also will lead to a lot of change and insights, and it's good that you've done it. I mean, so many are participating in the dialogue. So
yeah, exactly. So I started initially talking to Rickard Sandberg at the House of Innovation. He's head of Center of Data and Analytics at the SSE. And when we initially started talking about it, we were aiming at, let's say, 10 pages, and maybe we get 1 or 2 executives to want to contribute. And the title is AI for Resilient Retail.
Yeah.
And now we are, I think, 100 pages white paper. And we have 20 plus executives across the globe. We have Microsoft, Google, from US to India to Singapore, and IKEA, H&M, you name it. And I'm so grateful, and also excited to see how it's being.
Me too. And we'll get back to it. Anastasia, it's an honor to have you here on stage also. I've been reading about you and listening about you, and it's always gives so many insights. And one thing that I capture is that you say that real innovation happens in the intersection of engineering, research, and deep industry knowledge with domains expert at center. That sounds like a good thing to have. But what does it mean, and what are the outcomes when you work that way, which you are working at SBX?
Yeah, exactly. That's my fundamental belief. So SEB is not a technical company kind of by design, right? We're a bank, which means that we have lots of experts in finance in different sub-areas. But what we're building now is really a combination. So we are recruiting people with expertise in AI, with academic background, with PhD in AI, things like that.
Yeah.
And the way I work with my team is we put them really closely with business experts and make sure that they develop projects together. Because I really believe that if you, as a company, want to have long-term competitive advantage, it's not enough to just buy tools, right? Sometimes you do.
Yeah.
But when you think about products, when you want to improve decision making, when you really want to focus on your core business, I think you need to combine these two expertise, and that's what we do.
And does it work? Is it challenging? What is it leading to?
I mean, of course it has challenges, but I think it's also really fun because you bring top-level experts in AI, you put them together with experts in, for example, credit analysis, this type of things.
Yeah.
And of course they speak a little bit different languages at the beginning, but then over time they start to understand each other. And I think that's where really great things can actually be born.
Beautiful, thank you. And Nina, coming back to your work, and also you have such an amazing background, and now you have this paper, and you're working also with circularity and tech. What are you hoping that this white paper actually leads to? Then what transformation do you hope that it brings? And what are the possibilities also enhanced now by technology?
Yeah, I think the understanding of possibilities of what the technology and AI can do, I think we are past that. It's moving in a speed we could never imagine.
Yeah, but are there actual changes when it comes to, say, for circularity?
I think so. The reason why I decided to write AI for resilient retail, I think it's important to start with a business mindset and how to create a business that is resilient, and add AI and circularity and, let's say, sustainability as levers into that. I think one of the challenges within both AI and maybe even more for sustainability and circularity has been that it's been run as a kind of a parallel or side initiative, and really smart people have been working really hard to incorporating that into the business. And I think that's where the biggest shift needs to be, and that's what the thesis of this paper is, that you need to move AI, but it's also applied to circularity and climate, but into the core strategy. And you need to start thinking in systems around the whole business strategy for that, for you to be able to make sure you get out the most out of the technology. Because one thing that has also become very clear in this paper and these conversations with all the executives and the research that we have been doing is that some of the initiatives, because there's a lot of like isolated sub-optimization in certain part of the business, and it's kind of natural because that's how technology has been deployed before. But once you do that, you can actually end up with creating a more fragile business, because you optimize, let's say, your customer engagement or your customer demand. But if you don't have the supply part connected, then you actually accelerate that
I'm with you.
challenge even more.
And this, because it sounds like, now, and correct me, and I love when you kind of disagree with me too, which it, the challenge is, it's been the same for so long, that like many issues that are really important for our kind of thriving together in our planet when it comes to sustainability and things, that, or gender equality for that issue, that it hasn't been kind of in the center of business development. In this times of rapid change that we are in, when so many things are being redesigned, does it also give an opportunity to put the right things in the center? And are you seeing that development shortly? And then I go back to, you've been nodding, so I'm wondering what you're agreeing on.
Anastasia agrees with everything. Yeah, exactly. Because I think like the discomfort that we are feeling with the geopolitics, with acceleration.
The discomfort, did you say that?
Discomfort we are feeling currently in society. It's mainly because we are actually in the future, but we are operating according to the old way of business and old systems and old economics, but we don't have the exact tools or systems in place to create the new one, right? We are in it, but we don't really know how to go by, and it goes with KPIs and how to take and trade-offs and so on. And I think this is a huge opportunity, and that's where the winners will come out. The ones who understand it and think in systems and are part of creating that new world order will be the winners. Unfortunately, there are a lot of trillionaires and billionaires right now doing that, but
Okay, I have so many follow-up questions, but I need to but also thinking about that of like, how do we, which is the name of this session, how do we future-proof ourselves? What would you say, Anastasia, has been, and how do you see, like, how do you kind of maintain your how do you say, your relevance, and how do you see that how have you been future-proofing, but will continue to do it? So what are the keys, would you say?
Yeah, I think it's going to sound like a cliche, but I really believe in it. You need to constantly learn, and you need to reinvent yourself. And it doesn't really matter if you come with a technical background or not. Because I think now, like in terms of technology development, we're really, really advanced. But I think where there is still a big gap is how do you incorporate technology into products? And AI in particular, right? Which means that, coming back to my previous point, there is going to be lots of opportunities within domains that are not yet as penetrated by AI and technology in general, which are not kind of AI-centered from the beginning. I think that's where there is lots of opportunity, both for like business experts and like generally domain experts from these domains. Finance is one of them. And people with a technology background who would like to actually learn about what it means to work in that domain and have this kind of product thinking.
But is it, and also just because I've been thinking about, if both of you take your microphones a little bit closer so I can hear you. Also, I think the online audience hears you really well, but I'm like, I want your voice to be louder. But you have this intersection of both like being an expert in something that we humans need to maintain. Both of you are kind of experts and done deep dives, but at the same time, learning how to merge it with different knowledge, and what's the part of reinventing, would you say?
Yes, exactly. I think it's that, and it's also, when it comes to using AI tools, I think it also provides a great opportunity for us to be a little bit more strategic, because there is lots of low-level skills that maybe are easier to get help from AI with, which means that you can actually elevate the way you work, because now it's as if you had a team helping you, right? So, but I think it's an important shift in mentality also for you as an individual.
Yeah. Okay, good. When it comes to future proving, when we talk about the work that you're leading with SBX, I guess many get kind of worried. It's like, would it only be AI that what's there? And also when it comes to trust and money, what do you see? What is the kind of the balance between humans and AI?
Yes, definitely not in banking. I mean, we are, like our whole business is based on trust. And it's not just because we're heavily regulated, but it's really the DNA of banking in general, right? So we're not going to automate decision making. The way we're thinking about it is augmenting human experts and really trying to scale that to provide better experience for our customers and to improve internal processes. But having a human in the loop, especially for crucial decisions, is how things are going to be.
Yeah, we will always have human in the loop. Yeah, okay, good, thank you. Okay, with that, time flies. We're reaching our closing question. I was thinking you were mentioning all these billionaires, but also many others that hopefully, well, not to mention them, but let me see if the ones with like big corporations, but also investors, if they truly embrace the system thinking that you envision and that you know it's important and have human-centric innovation at heart, what will change? What it would be kind of the outcomes that would benefit all of us?
I think I'm still really optimistic. I think sometimes it's hard to see that, but I'm optimistic that we can all play a big role in that future-proofing. To answer your question, the short term, I mean, when you're human-centric, you're actually creating products and services for humans. That means your products and services will be more desirable on the market. So that's a short term, a winning concept for any companies. But long term, and if you think about the whole system, because we don't have a human-centric economy. So when we have that and we create an economy that is not coming at cost of natural ecosystem destruction of ecosystems or human aspect and justice and democracy, then we create a future that we all thrive in, not just a handful of people. And I think we need to do a lot for that to happen. We need to reimagine the whole system.
Oh wow, that's a lot. But many of you are reimagining.
But we have done it.
Doing it.
But we have done it.
Yeah.
We built the whole new, like the current economical system is just from the 60s and onwards. So it's not impossible. We have done it multiple times before. We're just in a place that we need to do it again. And we need experts and domain experience to come together on all scales to collaborate around it.
Yeah. Anastasia, would you like to build on that or comment or?
Yeah, I can only agree. I'm really looking forward to reading your white paper as well.
Yeah.
But I agree. I mean, it's a big challenge, but I think it's also a great opportunity.
Wow. Thank you. I think we're all looking forward to see the results of your work, and thank you also for leading the way for so many of us and inspiring us by what you actually are doing. And big congratulations and good luck with the launch today.
Thank you.
Thank you, both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.